Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with the second portion of a two-part series of your light and shadow side. Okay, I actually don't know what the series would be called, but it's just basically what do others love about blank. So your light and what do others love about your shadow. I just recently posted the light video that I'll probably tag on the screen so you guys can check that out, or just look on my channel to find the most recent video that I did related to what others love about your light. But this portion is going to be what others love about your shadow. All right, everybody has a shadow side. Most times people don't like the shadow aspects of us, but let's see what they do love about the shadow that you have, people in this reading. All right, so if you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. You have 7 options to choose from on the screen. Please choose whichever one you feel drawn to most. And if you feel drawn to more than one, feel free to choose more than one. All right. Yeah, so take what resonates and leave the rest. These are general messages. Everything may not resonate, and that's completely fine. Let's get started. Hi, pile 1. You're the pile that chose image 1. All right. Before we actually get into your pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 4, 16, and 35 as the most relevant numbers. Somebody could be a Aries or a Taurus. I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer or Leo, Leo or Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. All right. So, pile 1. What do others love about your shadow? Pile 1, your shadow is interesting. I'm getting 2 messages in this pile already. First off, some of you are very popular. You could be very well liked, very popular, very known. Okay. And if this is the case for you, then this portion of the reading that I'm going to talk about first is definitely about you. For others of you, if it's not about being popular or well known or, like having some large following or being known by a large group of people, whether it's online or something like that, there's this energy here of you knowing that the world is your oyster and there's plenty of fish in the sea type of vibes. All right. So let's get into the first portion. If you guys are popular, if any of you are popular, people love what you do creatively. People love what you do for work. There's a strong emphasis here on you being someone that is always manifesting, always creating, connecting with others through what you create. But it looks like you're the type of person, or at least your shadow is the type of shadow that anticipates results or desires some sort of outcome in the things that you invest in. Now, of course, that's not a negative thing. Most people do desire a certain outcome. However, you are the type of person where if you don't see the outcome that you want, if you don't get the results that you want, if you don't have the response that you want, you are gonna throw it away. Sometimes you guys will abandon situations or throw situations away, opportunities away, projects away, things like that, because you're impatient. And sometimes you don't feel like you have it in you to change something, so you much rather move on to the next thing. You could be the type of person that is always switching platforms you work on, right? Maybe you're working on one platform. You're like, I'm going to go to the next. Or maybe you're always making like new accounts or something like that. Like there's something here about new accounts. You had an old account. Now you got a new account, or you had an old account. Now you made a Finsta, or like there's this energy here of you always moving forward when you feel like something isn't working out for you because you have a higher perspective. Most of you in this pile are very intuitive. You could literally be online intuitives, like you do some sort of work online, but others of you, you're just a very intuitive person, so you tend to move on to the next thing if you intuitively feel intuition is the word of the day for you, part one. If you intuitively feel the thing is not going to work out for you, right? So I'm picking up on this vibe of some of you being like very nonchalant about the fact that you're on to the next thing. You don't care how much the people on that last platform loved you. You don't care how much people loved that last project. You don't care how much people want you to stay the same. I'm kind of getting a vibe of, and you don't have to be a masculine. I mean, you don't have to be a feminine in this pile. You could be a masculine. But I'm picking up on Doja Cat. Some of you could be Libras. Doja Cat is a Libra. You don't have to be. But I am getting this vibe where some of you, she's a Libra with a Scorpio Venus. Okay. I am getting like a scorpionic energy in this pile. And you don't have to be. You could be Scorpio North Node. Maybe you have a major Scorpio placement. I'm just getting this vibe of you changing, going through changes, and not apologizing about it, or not really focusing on how other people feel about the change, how other people feel about the ending. If you're uncomfortable with the change, if you're uncomfortable or with the lack of change, for that matter, I'm getting some of y'all are willing to move forward. Okay. Now, when it comes to romantic relationships, some of you guys are the type of people that are like, it's plenty of fish in the sea. All right. You feel like a lot of people like you. Like there's some sort of ego on you. One. Some of you guys are like, this situation isn't working out. If you feel like a situation isn't working out because you're so intuitive, you are willing to cut that thing off, to not be apologetic about it. Maybe even to not forgive people. Maybe somebody's like, I made a mistake. Will you forgive me? Can we move forward? You're like, listen, I think I need to explore my options, or I'm not completely sure if I want this, so I'm going to move forward. And you're on to the next. People see that you have no issue with moving on. You have no issue with pouring into the next thing because you never are alone. I'm also getting this vibe where it's like people can't make you feel like you're undesirable, or people can't make you feel like other people won't like you. Like there's something here about you always feeling like people are gonna like you. And that could be true. That could be true for some of you in this pile, but I'm getting this energy here of some of you kind of having an ego on you where it's like, listen, I'm moving on to the next thing. I'm moving on to the next person. There's so many people in the world, so many different types of things that I can try. I'm moving forward. And because you are this type of person, people are actually turned on by you. Pile one, there's this energy here of people being intrigued by the fact that you are someone that moves forward like that. In fact, I feel like a lot of people, regardless of whether you are doing this in your career space or your love space, there's a lot of people that want to be committed to you, that feel kind of drawn to this whole energy that you carry around wanting to kind of move forward, not being too focused on, locking in on anything because you feel like there's better, and not even like there's better, like the last thing wasn't good. I'm just getting like, because you can get so fixated on what you feel is supposed to happen, or maybe because you feel like you already know what's going to happen, you don't even give it a try. Like some of y'all are not giving people any chances or more than one chance. You're just like, listen, it was fun. We're on to the next thing. This project isn't working out for me. I'm on to the next thing. And people love how, for some of you, how you assume things are going to play out are exactly how things play out. Like you're like, listen, there's other people that want to see me, other people that want to work with me, other projects I can work on. I'm moving on to this next thing. You move on to the next project. People love the next project. Not only that, you have people who are very loyal to you. Pile one, there are people that are very loyal to the energy that you carry, very loyal to whatever it is you put out. So there's this vibe where it's like, wherever you go, people do follow. And I also get a vibe too, where again, if it's love related, I don't feel like you're short of any type of admiration from people. If a situation doesn't work out or a connection doesn't play out how you want it to, somebody doesn't meet your standards, something like that. Somebody is not committing quick enough, somebody is not responding quick enough, somebody is not showing enough interest, something like that, you are willing to pull your energy back and focus on something else, commit your energy to something else, direct yourself towards something else. And again, it's just making people want to talk to you more. It could make people also a bit possessive of you even, or like a little bit controlling. Like, there are people that want to control you more than the average person because they feel like they can't hold on to you, or they just want to hold on to what they thought was going to happen. And again, some of you guys are like, nope, I don't think it's going to happen, and you'll leave. And then they definitely are left feeling like you played. Yes, I just flipped the deck and I just saw the Empress and the Death card. So yeah, some of you guys could be Libras, Tauruses, Scorpio, or you have this in your chart. But I'm just getting this vibe where there's like a shift. There's a shift in your energy that leaves people viewing you as what they wanted or what they want. Or they're like, why would you leave? Why did you think this wasn't going to work? Why don't you want to work on this? Yeah. Why don't you want to work on this? Why, where are you going? I'm just getting like, where are you going? What did you see? Like, what are you seeing? Some of y'all feel like you see something, you feel like you need to focus on other things. And you have no issue doing that. So that is what others love about your shadow. That is what others love about your shadow, Pile 1. I hope that makes sense for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, Pile 2. You're the pile that chose image 2. Pile 2, before we get into this pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that I see on the table. All right. So we got 11. I'm seeing 25. That's it for the numbers, 11 and 25. All right. Somebody could be born November 25th. If not, that's fine. But I'm also seeing, what's 1125? Sagittarius. Somebody could be a Sag. I'm also getting Scorpio, Sag, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn is the energy in this pile. Could be your energy, someone else's energy. This person could love your shadow. Let's talk about it. This this reading is interesting. This pile must be interesting as well. But I was going to say this reading is interesting. So what do others love about your shadow? Pile 2. I don't want you to be offended, but some of you are very blessed people, right? Some of you are very blessed people. Like, you're very connected to God. If any of you are Christians, you're very connected to Jesus. And I'm not saying this to be smart. Like, I am getting like some of you are very divinely protected. You know, you've probably been through things that you've been able to survive that other people are like, how did you do that? It's nothing but God. Like, you clearly have favor over your life, right? And you may even be someone that identifies with being chosen, right? Some of y'all could have recently seen 144, or you might be the type of person that, like, you know, you look into the 144,000, you believe in that, things like that. I believe in that. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. I'm just getting like, this is a part of the storyline, right? Because I'm picking up on, and this is what I don't want you to be offended by, I'm picking up on this energy around some level of spiritual narcissism. Okay. So you might be the type of person that, like, it's one thing to be like, I'm chosen, I'm protected, God loves me, right? And then it's another thing where you operate in the world like you're untouchable. Like, you might do things, say things, even show off in a way where people are like, how? Why? When? Like, your life looks very, very comfortable to a lot of people. There's this energy here where some of you could be very beautiful people. Some of you could be living a life where, again, maybe you're doing a job that seems a little bit less structured than the average person. Or maybe you take risks that are very, like, unconventional and, again, probably reckless to other people, but you're like, God got me, you know, like you're like, God got me, like, God's always looking out for me. And, you know, I am someone that is very blessed in all of these different things, and I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be confident. You know, you're very kind. I'm not getting that you're not kind, but this energy that you carry, again, puts you in this spot of feeling like, I'm just so different from other people. It's hard for me to find other people that I really can relate to. And that's not to say that it isn't true, right? Some of you guys are very different, very beautiful. Like, some of y'all are living a life like, especially if you really resonate with this, pal, off of what I've already said, some of you are really living a life where, like, again, you kind of have it easy. Whether you have pretty privilege, maybe you have family that is very supportive of you financially. Some of you guys, again, you've just had it easy when it comes to certain connections you've made and experiences you've had. And it's like you may have experienced things in this lifetime that other people just could not imagine. Right? The average person would not have gotten out of that ticket. The average person would not have experienced that thing that you had, and, you know, was able to buy that item or whatever it is, or, you know, get through the door without having to pay, or come into connection with certain people. Like, there's something here about you having experiences that other people haven't been able to have. Now, for somebody in here too, this ain't for all of y'all, because I just kind of got another separate message. And I mean, God forbid, like, I don't think that you're doing this for the wrong reasons. This is not for everybody, this message I'm about to say. I hope this video doesn't get flagged. I don't feel like this is offensive, or I don't feel like I'm saying this with the context or in the context of something that is meant to be controversial. Okay. But some of y'all, this could even be some form of a gender privilege or a racial privilege. All right. Some of y'all are at the top of the totem pole, if you know what I mean. And I'm getting this vibe where you might just get away with stuff. You might get away with doing some stuff that other people just don't get away with, because you got some certain features that other people wouldn't even question. Other people wouldn't even think like, oh, something, you know, this person is not doing the right thing. Or, you know, if it isn't just about how you physically look, again, it's like money. It is your experiences. It is the people that you know. It could be your job. Like, there's something here about you having opportunities that other people don't have. And I feel like a lot of you have learned from these experiences. Like, there is this energy here of you having very spiritual experiences and learning from them. I'm not saying that your life was easy, pal, too. I'm not saying that everything has been, you know, peaches and cream, but I'm getting this vibe where it's like some of you definitely have it easier than some people. And people can tell. People can tell by what it is that you're able to do. People can tell how others respond to you. Like, some people really admire this. Some people are probably around you and see how others respond to you, or like the things that you get away with. And they're like, oh my God, like, thank you for being here, because if you weren't here, we would have never got away with that. Or if you weren't here, I don't think I ever would have been able to get into this place. Or if you weren't here, I don't know if I would have had that experience. And you might just be thinking like, I mean, you know, when you're chosen, you're like, when you're chosen, what are you going to do? Or you're like, you know, like, it is what it is. Like, I mean, this is my life. Like, this is every day of my life. Like, some of you guys are like, it just happens. You know, I'm not saying that you're not grateful, but there are times where things happen for you. Or, you know, maybe even when people are complimenting you, people could be telling you like, oh my God, you're so beautiful, da da da, all of this. And you may really be thinking to yourself, like, I really am looking real good right now. Like, this really is a crazy picture. Like, I really ate this up. Like, you might really be like hyping yourself up, and people are like, no, for real. Like, you really did that. Like, you really look good. Like, we know that you're stunning. We know that you're handsome. We know that you're angelic. We know that you're, you know, a vibe. And some people really love that, you know, and you're kind of like, I'm just so favored. I'm just so different. And I just can't relate. Like, I can't relate to everybody. And, you know, I need to keep my circle small, because I don't know if other people will relate to this or whatever it is. And like I said, I think what people love most about it is either how you share this energy with the world, maybe what you let people know. Sometimes you share these experiences with other people. Like I said, sometimes you're in situations where it's like you are privileged. So these people also get some of that privilege. These people also benefit off of whatever it is that you have, this beauty, this status, this energy, these features, you know, and they love you because I think, again, if it weren't for you in some of these occasions, certain people would not get away with certain things, or certain people may not be able to go in certain rooms or have certain experiences. And it's not to say that these people are ugly or these people are broke or these people aren't favored, but you are someone that is highly favored. Like, you are someone that has had experiences that other people cannot comprehend or even explain or relate to, but it is what it is. Like, this is a blessing for you, and you know it's a blessing, and you might tell people that this is how you're blessed, or this is why you get away with certain things. Or if you're not telling them, you're showing them, because you're doing things that, again, the average person can't do. And you're doing it with a smile on your face because you think that you're protected all the time. You don't think you're going to get, in trouble with certain things. You don't think that this is something that you would be judged for. You don't think that this is something that you, again, like, have to worry about because you're chosen. Okay. So, or you're just so connected to God, to the universe, to spirit, that things just don't affect you. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Like, some of y'all feel that way. And people love that about you. People really love that about you. So, I'm hearing Kanye West where he's like, I am a god. Like, I feel like some of y'all, Kanye has gone down the more religious path now, but I'm getting like this energy of like, I am a god. Like, y'all might have a god complex in this pile. Yes. Some of y'all have a god complex. And if you do, people like it on occasion, because that type of energy gets them into places where you get into for having that type of energy. So that's all that I have, pile 2. I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoy these messages. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 3. You are the pile that chose image 3. Pile 3. Before we actually get into your pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 26, 38, 9 as the most relevant numbers. Somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo. I'm getting Gemini. Someone could also be a Capricorn, Moon in specific. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus could also be relevant, but I'm getting Moon. I'm seeing Scorpio and Sagittarius, Virgo and Libra, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. Virgo is out here as well. All right. So these could be placements in your chart. This could also be the energy around the people who love this part of your shadow. Some of y'all sly foxes. Sly. You see the word that's in sly? I'm getting lie. I'm getting lie. Some of y'all know how to lie in this pile. Somebody might have seen you lie. Some of y'all might, you ever be around people who like, I'm sure some of you guys have been around people. Some people are the type of people that fall for exaggerations. Other people are the ones that exaggerate. So I'm getting this energy where some of you are really good at exaggerating things. Pile 3. Some of y'all are really good at exaggerating things, even though it may not be true. And this could be in different areas of your life. Some of you could be creatives of some sort. All right. If you are someone that is creative, whether you're a writer, a musician, a singer, a poet, I don't know, anything. I'm getting this energy here where artists even, I'm getting this energy here where people really enjoy what you create or enjoy what you talk about or what you do, but they may feel like you're exaggerating. So like, you know how some people, you'll hear things about like artists when they're like, yeah, I just came into the game, or, I'm a new rapper or something like that. But I like to rap about how I got millions in the safe and all of this stuff, which ultimately is a good way to manifest. Like, some of y'all are really good at saying what is coming in and then manifesting it that way. So I'm getting like, that's one thing that people love about your shadow. You'll talk about what you have. You'll talk about what it is that you're calling in for yourself, what you're building. And they like the vision that you're creating. They like this story that you're painting for them. Like there's this energy that they enjoy around your creativity. But I think they also recognize that some of this is not true. It could even be a thing too where some of you guys are, writing music or writing situations out that may sound more dramatic than they are. Breakups that sound way more dramatic than they are. Experiences you've had in life that sound way more dramatic than they are. Some of you are even telling people about things that happened in the present moment, and you're making it sound way more dramatic than whatever happened. Like, you could be telling somebody, I'm getting like gaslighting almost, pal 3. I'm not going to lie. Some of you guys are the type of people where, that's why I said, somebody, you know how to exaggerate things, and people go, no, I didn't. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. You're like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because when you said that, I'm getting like a vibe where like, some of you know how to tell people like, oh my gosh, this just happened to me. And people are like, did that really happen? Like, was it like that? And you're like, yes, but it might not have been that bad. It might not have been that bad. Or it might not have been that dramatic. But maybe you want the sympathy, or maybe you're doing it for the views, or maybe you're talking about this thing because I don't know, like you're willing to tap into memories and talk about things that allow you to evoke certain feelings in yourself and other people. You know what else I'm getting? Oh my gosh. Somebody in here, I know this ain't you. I know this ain't you, but I'm cracking up. If it is you, people love it. Some of you are the type of people that love to bring up a sob story. Pile 3. Some of y'all love to bring up a sob story. You are the example of a person that's like, listen, I can't do that because in the past I went through this, I had these, somebody broke my heart in middle school. Like, and this is why I can't date you right now. This thing happened with my money, and that's why I can't pay for this. Can you pay for this? Like, I'm getting, some of you are saying things to people where it's like, are you serious? And you're dead serious. Like, some of you are super serious about what you're saying. But you're like over exaggerating or something. I'm also getting the energy of some of you, like, if you're getting in trouble for going slow or coming late to something. I'm even getting, again, going slow on a project, going slow on some sort of work that you have to get done. You'll apologize, and when you apologize, you'll make it so like, oh my God, I was having the worst time. Like, I couldn't do this, and this was going on, and this was going on. And people are like, really? Like, what's that going on? And they kind of know that maybe you were just being lazy, or maybe you had other things that you were doing, or maybe you were talking to somebody else. Maybe you were doing something with someone else. Maybe you were, focused on other things. And they're like, wow, you're just sitting here lying to me. You're lying so easily. And sometimes you might even know, like, you'll show that you're like, no, I'm serious. I'm getting like some of y'all are like laughing about it. Like, no, I'm serious. I know people like this. So because you're in this energy, it's like, it's funny to the people who you're talking to. The people who you're talking to are like, wow, Pile 3 is so dramatic. Here they go. Or here goes Pile 3 saying the same thing again, or whatever it is. And it's like, okay, okay, it is what it is. They view it as charming. Because in most cases, even if this is a thing where you're exaggerating something crazy that happened so you can get out of something, or so you can take a little bit longer, or whatever it is, you do follow through. I feel like a lot of you will actually complete the project, will actually pay the thing back, will do the thing. Some of y'all getting out of like paying things, okay? Because you're like, I wish I could pay this right now, but I got this going on, and people are like, okay, I'll pay for it, but next time. And you're like, okay. Or there's something going on. Some of y'all are like, okay, like somebody will pay for something or do something for you because you lied about it or you exaggerated something, but then they like see you doing your own thing. Or like, again, if this is relationship related, some of y'all are like, I've been through so much, like life has been so hard for me. It's hard for me to accept new things, or to be, not even to accept new things, to maybe take back, old people or something like that. Like, there's something going on here where you're more controlling than you are perceived to be. You're manipulating. Some of you are manipulative. And people like this because there's something that they still get out of it. So again, even if this is work, that you're supposed to post at this time, you're supposed to get this work done, you're supposed to bring this thing to this person, you will take your time because you're doing whatever you want to do, because you're spending money however you want to spend it. Somebody could bring it up to you like, why didn't you complete this thing? Why haven't you posted? Why haven't you did this? You'll have an excuse for why. But then it's like they might see you doing something else, or just living your life, or just choosing to do what you want to do. And for some reason, people still feel like this is fair. Like they can't complain. They can't say you can't do that or you shouldn't do that, because whatever you're doing, it's like you technically didn't do anything to hurt this person. And if they did go along with whatever you lied about, I mean, they just went along with it. Like, I'm getting the vibe here that some people know that this is just, what it is. I don't know why they enjoy this. I think they enjoy it because it's like they're getting finessed, or they want to, I don't know. You just know how to make it sound good. Some of y'all know how to make it sound good. Some of you know how to make it sound good. Some of y'all also know how to, I don't know, you either are pursuing a talent that is something that you want to do, like that you've chosen to do on your own path, and you're not worried about validation or other people focusing on what you do. Or there's something here about like you just having a selfish energy to you, where like even when you are in workspaces working with other people, doing certain things on projects, whatever it is, there's this vibe where like sometimes you don't acknowledge fully what other people have done. Like you don't always, it's not that you don't give people credit, but it's kind of like this vibe where you benefit off of what was created, maybe even put yourself in the forefront, like you did a lot for this thing, or you were the face of this thing, but you were just a part, or you forgot to add the part where somebody helped you, or you forgot to thank the person that did the extra favor for you to get here. Like, I'm getting something like this. People just like you though, because maybe some of you are very attractive. I am getting that some of you are very charming, and again, very good with manipulating emotions to the point where people, I'm hearing, Ussy Is Mine by Miguel, where he's like, lied to me, lied to me, lied to me, so sweet. I feel like some of y'all are the type of people where, like, again, this could even be a situation where you're telling somebody, you're like, no, like, I'm not talking to anybody, or, I wasn't, I don't know what you're saying. Like, I can't even think of a lie. Like, I'm getting, some of y'all are saying something where it's like, I don't know. Some of you are saying something where people are like, listen, I know you lying. Like, I know you're lying. But it's okay because I don't know, you're so charming, you're so pretty, you know how to get my attention. You know what else I'm getting? Not Fair. Not Fair by Leon Thomas. Some of y'all got that vibe where it's like, it's not fair. Like, it's not fair how you just sitting here using your attractiveness against me. It's not fair how you're manipulating me right now, even after you lied. It's not fair how you're getting away with slacking and not doing what you need to do because you're attractive, and how you're kind of manipulating the situation with your charm. Like, I'm getting some of you are more controlling than people realize, even if they feel like they have control. Because if you're coming to somebody to apologize, this person probably feels like they have the upper hand, right? I just saw 12:22 on the timestamp. This person feels like they have the upper hand. But in all actuality, it's you. Because some of you are, I don't know, it's like some of you are using this to, some of you, you know what this is reminding me of too? Dang, I'm getting a lot of messages in this file. You know how some people talk about, I don't know if this is relevant. I don't know if this is relevant in the pile, but you know how some people talk about the roles of like being the submissive of someone who is dominant, like someone who is overpowering you. In most cases, even if someone is dominating, the only way someone can dominate you is if you willingly submit, right? And I'm getting like some of you definitely have control in a situation, even if you're playing like you're the one that's going along with it. It's like you're getting what you want, even if somebody's telling you when you get what you want or when to do what you want. Like I'm getting like you still get what you want. You still get what you want. You're like, oh, I'm sorry. And somebody's like, okay, well, next time. I'm getting somebody's like, next time you do it differently, or, I'll let you get away with it this time. And you're like, okay. And all you needed was the one time to get away with it because you just needed a little bit more time. Something like that. Something like that is going on in this pile. So that's all that I have in this pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 3, bye-bye. Hi, pile 4. You're the pile that chose image 4. Before I actually get into this pile, I'm going to get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. Somebody could be... let me do the numbers. I'm seeing 8. I'm also seeing 30. Okay. Somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo. I'm seeing Taurus and Libra. I'm also seeing Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but Moon in specific. Aries and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus may be relevant. Those could be your signs. This could be the signs of the people that love your shadow. Now, pile 4, this is so funny. And it's interesting because I feel like in this pile, you definitely are balanced. You are balanced when it comes to your light and shadow side. So you're not someone that is super duper shadowy. It's there. It's definitely there. But it is healthy. Your shadow is actually pretty healthy, pile 4, which I applaud you on, because I am getting an energy here where people understand your shadow, people respect your shadow, people admire your shadow. This is what they love about it. Yeah. I'm getting you get what you give type of energy from this pile, and or a you scratch your back, I'll scratch. No. I was going to say you scratch your back, I'll scratch mine. I'm getting I scratch your back, you scratch mine type of vibe. Now, what I mean by that is somebody in this pile, you can be very spiritual. You don't have to be, but I am picking up on a very spiritual energy. Some of y'all work with deities. Some of you are very connected to Earth. I'm getting Aphrodite, Lilith, Aditi, which is also another, goddess, deity, things like that. I'm picking up on this energy here of you working with deities or having a strong feminine force behind you. Rather it be dark feminine or light feminine. Some of you have a strong feminine energy in this pile, and you could be a masculine, but I'm getting something here about like a strong feminine essence. Now, what I mean by this is some of you really know how to nurture people. Okay, some of y'all really know how to nurture people when it is time to give, or when you feel like it's the right time to give. Some of you are giving in a workspace. Some of you, this is even related to your kids. Some of you, your kids love your shadow. If you have children, or if you have nieces, nephews, things like that, I'm getting this energy, or any child around you. Some of y'all could even have students, like you could be working with kids or something like that, but I'm picking up on this energy where it's like some of you really know how to take care of the people you care about. But when you don't feel like taking care of the people you care about, or when you feel like you need to focus on yourself, maybe do some shadow work, maybe, take a break from whatever's going on, whatever you feel is important, whenever you feel like you need to be selfish, you will pull your energy back. You will pull your energy back, especially if you don't feel like you're being appreciated. Whenever you are giving to people and you don't feel appreciated, you will pull that energy back. You will snatch it back. And I'm getting like, you pull that energy back in a way where people know that they've disappointed you, or people know that like something shifted. You went from being super loving, super kind, super nurturing, super focused on whatever type of vision you had with this person, these people, these kids. Maybe I'm getting the energy of like a parent who's like, listen, we're getting ice cream at the end of the day. As long as everything's good in this house, as long as you guys are cleaning, as long as everybody's quiet, you're going to get a snack. You're going to get an ice cream. You're going to get a treat, something like that, a cookie, whatever it is. And the kids are like, okay, okay, okay. You know what I mean? Like they're excited about it. And then it's like somebody does not do what they need to do. Somebody did not listen amongst that equation. Somebody did not do what they needed to do. Some of y'all could even be, again, like if you're someone that works online, you could be on YouTube, you're on a platform or something like that. Some of you guys could be telling people like, hey, if any of you have any requests for videos, put your request down below. Or if any of you need assistance with this, let me know. Da 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 da. If you don't get a response to whatever it is you put out, like, comment, share, and subscribe. People ain't liking, people ain't commenting, people ain't sharing or subscribing. Guess what you're going to do? Go ghost. I'm getting some of y'all pull that energy back. And it's funny because you'll pull your energy back to focus on you. Sometimes y'all just need a minute to recharge. Okay? I'm getting the vibe of people that just need a second. It's not even that you're doing it to... I mean, for some of you, you're definitely doing it because it's like, if you didn't appreciate me then, you're about to appreciate me now. If you didn't listen to me back then, you're about to hear me when I'm not around. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna let that thing that I said replay in your mind until you get that I need you to do that thing or else. Okay? I've recently been this is cracking me up. I've recently been using the phrase or else. Like I'll just randomly say it. Like I'll be like, can you give me a this is cracking me up. I'll be like, can you give me a glass of water or else? Like, can you do this or else to my family members? And they're like, please. Like, they're like, please stop. Like, they're like, don't tell, like, or else what? Like, it's supposed to strike some fear in people. And of course, I'm just joking about it. But some of y'all have like the literal or else energy. Like, this ain't a game for you, Paul. For some of y'all are very literally like, I need you to do this or else, you know? You don't want to see me mad, you know, in the nicest way possible. Some of y'all are telling people like, you don't want to know what's going to happen if you don't do that. And sometimes what happens is like, you pull your energy back. It's not even that you're like doing anything malicious. You are pulling your energy back. And you want to know what else? This is really cracking me up. This is really cracking me up because I'm also getting the energy of like I said, it's like you get what you give. If somebody gives you a little, you're going to give them a little. If somebody gives you a lot, you're going to give them a lot. Depending on how you really truly feel they deserve to be given to. Because sometimes people try to sweeten up to you. Like some people try to do things to go above and beyond for you. Pile for because they want you to like them more, or they want you to treat them better, or they want to feel like a family again. Because a lot of people feel like family to you for some reason. Like I'm getting this energy here of a lot of people feeling like they either are family to you or they want to be in a family with you. Like some people really want to be attached to you. So when you make rules and you give regulations and you're being strict or you say whatever it is, they want to do what you want them to do because they want to stay in your good graces. This is even giving me Good Graces by Sabrina Carpenter. So that may be a song that you resonate with. Like, she's like, when I love you, I'm sweet like an angel, but don't think that I'm naive because I will treat you like you're naive. And I'm getting this energy here where like some of y'all have this type of energy. Like you play dumb. What is it like? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yes, that's you. And oh, look at my throat. Oh my God, hold on. My throat got so dry. Somebody might be nervous. I feel like you make people nervous. You make people nervous. People are nervous to speak to you. People are nervous to tell you no. Some of y'all, people got to tell you no, or know that they should tell you no, or probably can't do what you want them to do. But they're like, before I say no, I might just have to try. Because their biggest fear is you pulling your energy back. There's a lot of people that learn a lot from you, that gain a lot from you. And you use that as leverage. Some of you are so giving and so kind that, like, you're the type of person that when you, okay, I'm getting even more of your shadow. When you give not all the time. Some of y'all are going to be triggered. Everybody gets triggered by shadow readings, but some of you in this pile, you give with the intention of receiving in return. You're not giving just to give. Like, you give because you're like, and I need mine. Okay? It needs to be a fair exchange. Or else. Or else. Like, somebody in here, it needs to be a fair exchange or else. And your or else may be like, or else I'm not posting, or else I'm not buying that, or else you won't see me, or else I'm not dating you. Like, I don't know. Or else you're not getting this ice cream. Like, you need to either do this or that's it. Like, you don't have any other choice. You don't have any other choice. I did this thing for you. You have to do this for me. If you don't do this for me, you won't see any parts of me. I'm not talking to you. I'm not dealing with this. And I'm getting, if you're this type of person, right? If you're the type of person that will pull your energy back, it's like you don't have an issue with being on your own too. Some of y'all are really like, you're probably super nice and fun around people, but you also know how to separate yourself. Again, maybe even when you're with kids, like some of y'all are like playing with your kids and your kids are like, oh my gosh, like this person's having the time of their life. Dad's having the time of their life. Mom's having the time of their life. Aunt, uncle is having the time of their life. Our teacher is having the time of their life being around us. But if they do something wrong, you're not going to be sad if you have to take a break from these kids. You're not going to be sad if you have to pull your energy back real quick. If you need to put them in timeout, if you need to, like go give them back to their parent. Like, you're not going to be sad. You might be disappointed. You might be like, dang, I wish we could have hung out longer, or I wish you would have listened. But you have no issue with pulling your energy back. And because you have this type of demeanor, some of the kids or some of the people around you, for some of you, I'm bringing up kids because it may not even be kids. It may be people's inner children. Some of you are so mom, so dad, that when you choose to stop being mom or dad for people, they feel that. They feel that. And, depending on the parent, good parents, especially, depending on the parent, if a good parent tells you that you disappointed them or that they are needing to set a boundary or whatever it is, that kid is not going to be mad at that parent. That kid is going to feel bad that they disappointed the parent. Yes. Like the whole phrasing of I'm not mad, I'm disappointed is what you're giving. Somebody in here definitely could be a parent. You don't have to be, but you might give off parent vibes. I brought that up in another pile in the other reading. Not in pile. Yeah, I brought this up in another pile in the light side of the reading, like this mother father energy. Some of y'all definitely have this mother father type of vibe, and because you have this vibe, when you use it against people, like the shadow aspect of being a parent, they still love you. They still love you. They're like, dang, I'm not going to get my treat. Nope. Dang, we're not going to watch that movie. Nope. Dang, we're not going to go to that place. Nope. When you do this thing where you pull your energy back, they still love you. They actually want to find a way to get on your good side. What others love about this is that they want to find a way to get on your good side. I'm also getting what others love about this energy too is that regardless of what you choose to do, they still feel like they're very connected to you. People feel like they're still a part of your family. They're still a part of your tribe. They're still a part of like whatever it is that you created, because you do create foundations with people, but you need them to be equally yoked investments. Okay? And that's a part of your shadow. So yeah, you get what you give in this pile, or you give what you get. So that is all that I have for my pile fours. Thank you so much for pile 4 for watching. Oh wait, is this pile 4? No, this is pile. No, this is pile 4. I thought this is another pile. You might be connected to another pile, but this is all that I have. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 5. You're the pile that chose image 5. All right, before we actually get into your message, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 3 and 44. I'm seeing 3 and 44. Some of you guys could be seeing 344. Oh, my throat got weird. Hold on. Somebody's throat is dry, or something about communication is significant. Communication or lack thereof could be relevant, but 3 and 44, somebody could be an Aries, a Pisces. I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be a Leo or Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Why am I cracking up? Why am I cracking up in this pile? Are you funny? Your shadow is funny, pile 5. Let's talk about it. Somebody in here, you are you are really funny. Like, I'm getting somebody in here, you're really funny. You know why? Because you're finicky. Very finicky. I feel like some of you just get to picking and choosing when you want to show love. That's what I'm getting. Somebody in here, you choose when you want to show love, and you choose when you want to show up. Okay, this could even have to do in a creative space or a job or something like that. Like, there are days when you are on top of your game, where everybody loves you, where you are very loving, things like that. And then there are other times where you're closed off. Some of you, your shadow is very recluse, introverted. Okay, you enjoy your alone time. You enjoy pulling your energy back. But this is the thing. Besides you being very flip-floppy when it comes to your energy, like, you're moody. Some of y'all real moody too. It could be tied into like your mental health, so I'm not trying to judge anybody. But for others of you, I'm getting like, you're just moody. You know, you just are someone that tends to fluctuate when it comes to your emotions. Now, that being said though, some of y'all are moody, but you can't stand when somebody is moody with you. What's up with you? What's up with you, pile 5? I'm getting like the funniest energy off of these cards. Some of y'all are like the type of people where you're like, I'm not feeling it. You might not be feeling it with other people, but you be damned if they start to act like they don't feel it with you. If somebody starts acting like they don't feel it with you, you're pissed. You're going to be upset. You know, you might be sitting here like contemplating, like, what should I do? I'm getting people can tell that you are a very loving individual. And I don't feel like you're mean. You're not mean. I'm not getting that you're mean in this pile. You're just moody. You're not mean. You're just moody. But you're like, I want to call you weird, but you're not weird in a bad way. You're not a bad person or anything negative. I'm just getting this vibe where it's like, you are confident. Some of y'all are actually pretty confident people, or like very proud of yourselves. There's a lot of pride in this pile. There's a lot of pride behind you. You're very proud of yourselves. You know, people will come into contact with you. They can tell that you're very confident. But if you put something out there, you try something, you say something, and you don't get the response that you want, you're pulling your energy back, right? You post something that you thought other people would like, and maybe they didn't like it quick enough, you're pulling your energy back. Some of you say certain things to people. You make a comment, you flirt with them, you make a move. I don't know. Some of y'all are doing things where you're showing people attention, showing people affection. If you don't get the response that you want or the energy you want in return, you're pulling back. Like there's this vibe of you pulling back or switching up. But you seek and or expect. I want to say expect. It's not you seeking it. You're not really looking for this. This is what you expect. This is why it's shadow energy. Some of y'all, you would think that maybe you would look for people to, who would appreciate all of you, who aren't going to be bothered by you being moody, who aren't going to be bothered by you being recluse, all these different things. No, you expect people to love you unconditionally. I'm getting the energy of somebody in here where it's like, you might give people a hard time and you might get annoyed when people give you a hard time, but they better love you. Like they better not love you because you're like, I'm just moody. You're like, I'm just moody. I'm just moody. I'm just introverted. I just pull my energy back. I will be nice to you again. I am deserving of you being nice, but I don't feel confident right now, or I didn't like your response, or, I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like I need to try this again, like maybe later on or something like that. Some of you guys are the type to apologize. I am getting in like an apologetic energy. You are willing to apologize for certain things, or, you are willing to make amends with people if there are certain fallouts or whatever it is. But like I said, it's kind of like, okay, but can you forgive me? Some of y'all just feel like you're supposed to be forgiven. Like, I don't think there's anything you think you could do. And maybe it's because you know yourself, right? Some of y'all know you're not doing anything super malicious. But I don't feel like there's anything that you feel you could do that would make someone just completely not like you. Like some of y'all are like, there's no way you don't like me. Like, some of y'all feel like people just can't not like you. Like you're like, there's no way you hate me. Like there's no way you hate me. There's no way. And you could even get into periods of time where you're actually pretty sad because you're like, maybe people don't like me. Maybe people do think that I'm weird. Maybe people do think that I'm mean. Maybe people do think that I'm like not talented. And then you're like, you take some time, you go within and you're like, nah, like, nah, like, nah. I think people do like me. I'm just being moody. I'm just being depressed. Like I'm getting this energy of that. And I don't know, like, do you not realize that there are people out here who feel manipulated by you? Some people feel like you keep them on an emotional roller coaster, okay? Sometimes you show them love, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're there, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you disappear, and when you come back, you're like, you better still love me. Especially if you still love them. You're like, you better still love me. Like, I expect you to love me. I expect you to like me. Like, there's no reason why you wouldn't like me. There's so many things about me that you should like. I'm also getting to, again, like, even when it comes down to your talents, like, if you don't get the response that you want when it comes to something that you put out, it's like, okay, well, you didn't like this thing, but you better like this next thing because this next thing is really good. Or this next thing is like, this is the best thing that I made yet. Like, I'm getting something here about you guys. Somebody in here is very like, you could be a perfectionist. Power 5. Some of y'all really know how to fine tune something. That's honestly why you might pull your energy back. Even when you're in these like recluse spaces and you're doing shadow work or whatever it is, or you're focused on yourself, or even if you're depressed, I'm getting you are healing, or you are facing aspects of yourself that you need to look at, or you are doing the inner work. But I think in the process of you doing the inner work, you don't always consider how other people feel. Okay? And that's a part of your shadow. But people actually love this. Why do they love this? For some of you, people think you're a tease. Yeah. People think you're a tease. People feel like you, I don't know. People feel like you give them something and you just don't, you take it away. Just as quick as you gave it, you take it away. Or there's something here where it's like, I don't know. Some of you, are you like a tease or something? Maybe you're a tease as well. Like some of you guys are the type of people where you're flirting with somebody, you're talking to somebody, and then you're like, I'm bored, you know. I'm bored. I don't feel like talking anymore. Or like, I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. Or I need to focus on this thing. Or even I'm sad. I'm depressed. I need to focus on this, like on myself. Like I need to get out of this. And then you disappear on someone. Someone that may have thought y'all were like, you know, getting to know each other, talking about something spicy, or you know what I mean? Some of you have someone in your energy who is like a match to you. This person is very similar to you, okay? Intellectually, even. Maybe you have a lot of good conversations, or there's something here about this person feeling mentally stimulated by you or something like that. But I'm even getting like sapiosexual energy. Like some of y'all, you could be getting someone riled up like with conversations that you have. But if you pull your energy back like mid-conversation, or if you decide that you are, I don't know, busy or tired or whatever it is, maybe you're even feeling insecure. Like sometimes it's not even like you are mad at this person or you're trying to be manipulative. Like you're literally like, I need to pull back. Like, I don't feel like this is going to work out, or I don't know if this person's going to like me. And then again, there's another part of you that's like, of course this person's going to like me. Like, of course this person, why wouldn't they like me? You know, in the period of time where you're like overthinking things and you're processing it all and all of this stuff, the person that you got riled up, or the person that you called in, or the person that you got the attention of, this person is sitting there like, what the heck is going on? Like, where did they go? What are you doing? Why haven't we talked? Why don't you want to be committed? Why don't you want to work with me? Like, some of y'all could talk about business projects and ideas and things, and you're like, we should work on this. We should do this. We should have this. And somebody's like, oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. And then all of a sudden you're like, you're like, gotta ghost. Gotta ghost. Like, I'm getting like, what is it? Going ghost? Like, you're like Danny Phantom, Power 5. Some of y'all are like disappearing. Some of y'all ghosting people. Yeah. Because you need to recharge. I'm getting some of you are recharging. Some of you guys are focused on yourselves. You're loving yourselves. And in the process, you're like, this person better still like me. Like, there's no reason why they shouldn't. And I feel like you come back around like, some of y'all be coming back around like ain't nothing happened. You're like, hey, you know, like, I would hope you still love me. There's no reason why you shouldn't, you know, even though you might have had a panic attack, anxiety, whatever it is on your own time because you were overthinking things. Some of y'all are like, there's no real reason why you should not want to talk to me right now. Yeah. Even if there's people who are like waiting for you to commit to them. Or again, like to agree to certain things, to commit to certain projects, to commit to certain arrangements. You're the type of person that's like indecisive about whether they want to go outside or not. People are like, are you coming out? You're like, yeah, I'm getting dressed. They text you like last minute. They're like, are you coming? For real? Like, do I need to pick you up? Ghost. You might ghost. Are you still going? Ghost. And people are like, oh my gosh, like how they get away again. I just saw 1313 on the timestamp. Some of y'all disappear again. Y'all ghost again. People don't know why you ghosted. Again, it could be more than one reason. Some of you, you're focused on yourself. Some of you, you're focused on your work. Some of you, you're feeling insecure. You're not feeling confident. You're not feeling cute. You're not feeling adventurous. So you're like, I can't do it. And the people around you really want to do it. Okay? Literally and metaphorically. Some of these people, they really want to do it. I don't know what you're saying to people. I don't know what you're doing with people. So y'all, you talking to people. You talking to people online, or you talking to people on the phone or something. Maybe this is like a dating app. This could definitely be a dating app, actually. Some of y'all are the type of people where you talk to people on dating apps, get to know them on dating apps, and, you know, maybe right to the point where it's like, you need to make a commitment, like, and not even like dating commitment, but like more so like we need to commit to a date. Like, okay, well, when's the next time I can see you? Some of y'all are like ghost. You disappear. You disappear. And people are like, what the heck is going on? Sometimes you reappear, sometimes y'all don't. Okay? And sometimes it's because of your mental health. So again, no judgment. But for others of you, others of you are just like doing whatever you want to do, and you could care less if this person is offended. You're like, you should still like me by the time I get back. And for some of you, these people do, and they might even be a bit turned on by the fact that you do what you want. So that's all that I have for this pile. My throat's still dry. Dang, what's that about? Some of y'all, is this like somebody you smoke with? Some of you could have somebody that you smoke with. Maybe you're like, yeah, we can meet up to smoke. And some of y'all like, yeah, we can meet up to smoke. And then you're like, nah, I don't think I want to smoke. Or I don't think I want to share. Or I don't think I want to do something. And you pull your energy back. And people are like, what the heck? Where did you go? Like, I really needed you. Or something like that. I'm getting that energy too. Or I really needed to talk. Or I really needed to do something. Something in this pile. Some of y'all people really needed to do something and you were not there. So it is what it is. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 6. Pile 6. We have a message for you, Pile 6. Whew. This energy. This energy is so interesting. Okay, so before we actually get into your message, please... Oh, wait, no. Oh, you know what? Please like this. If you haven't liked this, please like this video. Comment if you want to. Share the video. I haven't said this in any pile. Are any of you YouTubers? Are you on YouTube or are you doing something online? I don't know. Somebody could have really good manners in this pile or something like that. Or maybe you're dealing with someone who has really good manners. I'm getting like some of you are very polite people. This energy right here is, it could be very specific for somebody. Like very specific for someone. Or it'll just be a general energy. But it's still giving like specific type of vibes. Some of you are good people, okay? I want to say this in advance. So you don't feel, I don't think you feel bad about what this energy is, but I'm getting a vibe here where other people may want you to feel bad, okay? Other people want you to come back. Pile 6, other people want you to come back. Let's get into the numbers and signs that are relevant in this pile. I'm getting 49 and 4 may be relevant. 494 could be a relevant angel number in this pile. I just saw 144 on the timestamp as well. I brought that energy up in pile 2, I believe. Some of you guys could be connected to pile 2. You don't have to be. But yeah, so I'm seeing 49, which is 13. So somebody in here, you could be a Scorpio, you could be a Aries or a Taurus. Somebody in here could also be born in the winter time. I'm getting winter energy. So what is that? Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Someone could be an Aries or a Taurus. Yes, I said that. Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius is relevant in this pile. All right. It's like there's so many energies in this pile. Oh, also somebody could be a Scorpio moon, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but moon in specific may be relevant. It's so many energies in this pile. And like I said, it's not like this is the most toxic energy that I'm picking up on, but some of y'all are selfish. Okay? Like, just to dilute, not even dilute. What do you call it? Is it dilute? No, it's not dilute. That's not the word that I'm thinking of. If we had to break this down into one simple message, it's you being selfish. You avoiding doing the right, quote unquote, right thing, what people view as the right thing, whether it's apologizing, whether it's making amends, whether it's following through with a promise. Like, some of you do not do what you said you're going to do because you're going to do what you want to do, because you choose to focus on what's important to you, because you don't have time for the negativity, because you are not going to sit here and keep learning lessons, because you need to prioritize your health, your mental health, your physical health, your financial health, because you are too focused on your spiritual path, you're too enlightened, you're too evolved, you're evolving, you're going through all these things. You don't have time to explain why you're canceling this engagement. Okay? Like, this is the energy I'm picking up on. Somebody in this pile, you could have left a job, left a relationship, left a friend, left a family dynamic, bailed on something that was important, promised something to someone, and didn't follow through. Maybe on more than one occasion or just on one specific occasion. And it seems like people are watching you do this. Like, somebody is seeing you do this. Somebody is seeing you not go along with something you promised. Somebody is seeing you choose to focus on yourself, leaving the past behind, living your best life. Some of y'all could be traveling. Some of y'all could be glowing up, doing your own thing, living your life. You're going to the gym. You're eating good. You're changing your hair. You're doing what's best for you. You're prioritizing yourself. But like I said, in the process, some of y'all could be avoiding something that you promised. You could have even promised that you would be less selfish in the past. Like, some of y'all have told people, like, I'm going to focus more on you. I'm going to help you out more. I'm going to reach out to you more. I'm going to do this for you more. I got you. I'm going to do this. But it's like, in the process, if you start to feel like whatever you're doing is negative or draining or not benefiting you, you're going to cut it off. You're going to cut it off. And the reason why I'm getting like you're not a bad person is because a lot of times you are choosing the healthier route. Pile 6, a lot of times you are someone that is aiming to do what is best for everyone involved, or you are aiming to be kind in the process. Like, this is giving me tough love vibes. Like, some of y'all do stuff to people or refuse stuff from people, or again, like, bail on certain things because you feel like somebody needs to face the truth, or you feel like somebody didn't get what you said before or honor your boundaries before, or whatever it is. And instead of just simply telling this person how you feel, or one more time explaining what it is that you feel the situation could, how the situation could change, or what you need to do differently, or whatever it is, you will just up and leave. Some of y'all just up and leave and focus on yourselves. Yes. And some of you up and leave and start evolving. Like, some of you go through glow ups. You leave people behind and then go through a glow up. You leave that friendship behind and then you go through a glow up. You leave that relationship behind and then you go through a glow up. And you go through a glow up in a way where people do want you back. Even if you left all kinds of crazy. Even if you did them dirty. Even if you bailed when the times got hard. You're a runner in this pile. Some of y'all definitely run. When things get hard, you're like, no. When there's conflict going on, you're like, no. Yeah. And this isn't to say that you don't try. Some of y'all definitely try. You try to have the conversations. You put in the effort that you need to see if things can change or if you can change. But if there's something that you have to change that you don't feel like changing, you're not changing it. You're stubborn. Somebody in this pile stubborn. Somebody in this pile real stubborn. So I'm getting this energy where it's like, if it doesn't feel healthy to you, if it doesn't feel if it doesn't feel in alignment with what you want, you're not focused on it. I'm also getting somebody in this pile, you'll hold a grudge. That's why I'm getting like, you might glow up and do all these different things, but it's like, you might do it in spite of somebody. You might do it to spite someone. Like, you're like, yeah, I don't want to apologize to you, but I do want to stunt. I do want to grow. I do want to change. I do want to evolve. Yes, I will use this as motivation. Okay. But what I won't do is come back around. And it's like, you could become a version of yourself that this person wants to be with. And still you're like, no, I'm not coming back around. Actually, I'm untouchable now. And not only that, yeah, some of y'all got somebody left hanging. Oh, some of y'all. Somebody is sad. Oh my gosh. Somebody is sad because they're like, oh, some of y'all, what are you doing? Oh, you got somebody sad. They're waiting for you to come back. Are you like calling them in but not letting them back in? This person's like, what are you doing? Wow. Yeah. You've became very mysterious to somebody. Like, they are stressed. They cannot read your feelings. You pulled your energy back, they cannot read your feelings. They don't know what's coming next. They don't know how you feel. They feel drawn in by you, but they really don't know how you feel. They're waiting on you. Why does this person... Somebody wanted to marry you, or somebody wants to marry you. For some of you, I'm not going to lie. This whole narrative that I'm picking up on, somebody could be in some sort of like twin flame dynamic. Okay, if you resonate with that, some of y'all are in some sort of dynamic with someone, or they think that you're their twin, or y'all think that you're each other's twins or something like that. You feel like you both have a higher purpose. Maybe you both have chosen to separate and work on your purposes separately, like elevate separately or something like that. You're not willing to work with this person or be with this person, but you're like, but I'm gonna grow though. Okay, yeah. Like, I'm going to focus on myself while I'm in solitude, or I'm going to focus on myself while I'm away from you, but we're not going to be together. Like, some of you have separated from someone that was a counterpart, or you're like, I'm my own twin. Like, I'm focused on me now. This could be the person that's waiting on you. Why does this person like this shadow? I'm getting one specific person. Again, I don't know if you were going to be with somebody and you decided not to be with this person. Why do they like this? This person misses you real bad. Why do they like this? They like how you pulled your energy back. Some of y'all are choosing not to work on something with this person. They don't know whether they should apologize, if they should leave you alone. If they should manifest a new beginning. It's not funny. If they should manifest a new beginning. They don't know if you've moved on. They don't know if you've chosen someone over them. Yeah. Somebody's sad. I just got a sad vibe. My whole energy changed. Why is this going on? Why do they like this? They miss when you were nice to them. Yes, this person's stressed out, y'all. Lord. This person felt like y'all were going to have a family together. You were going to build a life together. You were like family to them, or they just saw that with you. Yes. Even if they never openly said anything, like some of y'all could have literally called off an engagement. Others of you, this person wanted to be with you. They felt like it could have went there, would have went there. They would have made that move. You would have made that move. Or maybe this was a marriage even. Some of y'all got divorced from this person. I don't know. I'm just getting the vibe that somebody realized, like, somebody might have realized after the fact that other people got in the way, or that their own emotions got in the way. Now they want to heal something with you, but I feel like some of y'all think like, I'm getting like you're going through a glow up now and you don't need no person. You don't need this person, or you're not worried about this person, or, you know, you're not focused on this person. You're in a me era. You're focused on your health. You're focused on positivity. You don't want to keep growing and healing with this person. Like some of y'all are selfish. You've decided to be selfish. You're choosing to take back your promise or your oath or your devotion to this person. Because you believe there's better opportunities. You believe different things will come in for you. And I mean, it's not going to stop this person from thinking about you, waiting on you. Yeah, this person is like, I will wait. Yes. Oh, this person's like, I will wait. And then I will wait for you. With Future and Thames. Some of y'all, it's like that. Yes, I'm getting, what do you call it? I'm getting all the Future songs. I'm hearing I Will Wait for You. I'm also getting, what is it? The song where he's like, you telling me you falling out of love with me? Like, I'm getting that vibe. Like, this person might be like, so you don't love me anymore? It's giving that. It's giving, so you don't love me anymore? Whether it's a woman or a man. Somebody's like, you don't love me? Now you don't love me? Now you don't love me? Like, somebody is really sad. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 6. Talk to you guys later. Hi, Pile 7. Last but not least, you're the pile that chose this image. Beautiful image. Beautiful image. I believe this woman has her makeup done by Painted by Esther. Do you guys know who Painted by Esther is? Some of y'all are like really glamorous people in this pile, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. Either you like glamorous things, or you just have good taste, or some of you guys are very glamorous people. But let's get into the numbers and the signs that are in this pile. I'm getting 7 and 36. That's it. All right. Somebody could be a Cancer or Leo. Someone could also be a Virgo or Libra. I'm getting Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. I'm also getting Gemini again, heavy on the Gemini. Somebody has Gemini in their chart, or you're dealing with one. Leo, Cancer, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini again. And those are the most prominent signs. All right. You don't have to be those signs, but I'm getting that heavy in this pile. Now, this is an interesting message. What do others love about your shadow? Pile 7, some of y'all are people pleasers. Okay. Funny enough, I saw a post on Threads recently. Follow me on Threads, y'all. I've been having the best time on Threads. But I saw somebody in here, you like Threads, you love Threads. But this could be relevant to Threads. But what was I going to say? Dang, my mind. Oh. I saw the post on Threads and somebody had said something like, people pleasers aren't kind, they're afraid. Okay. And it wasn't meant to be said in a negative way. It's more so like It just simply is what it is. Most people that are people pleasing, adapting to other people, trying to fit in, trying to be seen a certain type of way, is normally afraid of rejection, could be afraid of humiliation, could be afraid of, I don't know, just not feeling loved or being included. And somebody in this pile, you have a tendency to shapeshift around different people, because you're very intuitive. So you know what people want to hear. You know what people need to see. You know how people need to interpret you or whatever it is. That's why I'm getting this whole thing about threads. Like some of you may know what to, you might know what's trending. So you're on trend, or, some of y'all know what type of conversations to have with certain people. Some of y'all are code switching. Like I'm getting the vibe here where like some of you definitely are using your charm and your intuitive abilities to your advantage. For somebody in here very specifically, you may be the type of person that cross watches a lot. Okay. You are the type of person that cross watches a lot. So when you watch a reading, you're not just watching for your sign. You're watching for your person's sign. You're watching for this person that you want to know more about sign. You're watching for your haters sign. Like some of y'all are looking at other people's signs or like reading for other people's sign. But I don't really feel like you're looking into the people you hate sign. I feel like you look into people you like sign. And depending on what people are saying, even if this is outside of just their sign, depending on what you're picking up on about a person that you like, you're going to adapt to that person. That's what I'm getting. Some of you will find a way to adapt to that person because you're not really focused on having control. I mean, even though people pleasing is manipulation, I'm getting like you're not really focused on having control in a dynamic. No, like you don't need to be the leader in any dynamic. And that could be a part of your shadow as well. Like some of y'all are like, I don't need to lead. Everybody else do the work. I'll just go along with whatever's going on. But I'm getting this vibe where it's like you don't want to be in control. You just want to be included. And people like that. Okay? Your shadow is the type that studies people, talks to a lot of people, gets to know different types of people. Gets to know different types of people just to know how to approach these people, just to know how to maneuver in these relationships or something like that. But people don't always know you. I'm getting this. Because you're really good at shape-shifting, Pile 7, people don't always know who you are. Yeah. Like, there could be differences that you have with other people. And again, they wouldn't know because you might not be the type to vocalize it. Okay? Like, you could be talking to somebody who hates astrology and you love astrology. First off, I know there's people watching that love to watch tarot, and other people don't even don't even like tarot or don't care about it or something like that. I'm getting an energy here where like some of you are talking to people who may be against certain things that you're into, and you won't defend it. You're not going to say like, no, that's wrong, I love this thing, whatever it is. You're just going to go along with it because you're like, oh yeah, like, okay, well, just trying to keep the peace, just trying to be included, don't want to stir the pot. I'm getting that vibe. People see this shadow most when you're approaching them. They can tell. Some people can tell that you're like trying to get information on them or trying to get to know them or studying them or coming in like in this energy that is meant to get them to feel pulled into you. And I feel like they do feel pulled into you. People like you. I'm not gonna lie. People really like you in this file. Okay. So it's not like it's not working out for you. There's a lot of people that like the fact that you are so intentional about what you do or that you study them and all these different things. But what you don't realize is they also recognize that you are willing to sacrifice what you like in order to be included. Yeah. Because for some of you, it ain't everything that you're agreeing with, but you're willing to go along with it because, I don't know, you just don't want backlash. I'm getting that vibe. Some of you refuse to, I don't know, you refuse to, you refuse to be put in situations where you have to, I guess, apologize or figure out whether you're right or wrong. Some of y'all are just willing to give it to people. You're you got it, or you just won't argue. You'll let them believe whatever they're believing, or you'll wear a certain mask to fit in whatever they're believing. But it's you won't prove yourself all the time. Sometimes you do. Again, I know some people in these piles are triggered. They're no, I don't do that. I'm getting on occasion, pile 7, you are the type of person that you don't blame yourself too. I know I'm going off track, but I'm picking up on another message. You don't blame yourself when other people don't trust you. You don't blame yourself when other people are confused by you. You don't blame yourself when other people don't know much about you, but you know, and other people probably know, that you are shape-shifting. You've been shape-shifting. You've been people-pleasing. You've been doing all kinds of things just so you don't have to get hurt or just so you don't have to be rejected. But you weren't being you. Or you didn't have the confidence to... You didn't have the confidence to just be you. You know? It's you're going to do whatever is cool with everybody else. Or you're going to do whatever it is that, again, keeps the peace. And people love this about you. Yeah. It actually makes a lot of people want to work with you. Because you're like this. Because you get along with everybody. Because you're not complaining. Because you're finding different ways to accommodate others. Because you're willing to, again, sacrifice yourself in order to make other people happy. You're willing to do that thing, post that thing, do whatever it is that you're doing in order to be close to people or feel connected to people. Some of y'all might even fake things. You might not be into certain stuff, but you're going to fake you like it because these people don't need to know you anyway. Or they don't need to know more about you. And, I don't know, some of you may even have a tendency to be around people, or make friendships with people or connections with people. And you're this person barely knows me. This person does not know me. You might even get frustrated. Some of y'all get frustrated. This person doesn't know me and they don't love me and they don't know me and all these different things. And it's who were you when you were around that person? Were you being yourself or no? People are upset with you because they're seeing the real version of you, or you're upset because somebody left you or is upset with you. Look, somebody, I don't know, y'all. Please don't get mad at me in the comments. Some of y'all, something could have happened where somebody left you or separated from you or something like that. And I'm getting, it was because they felt like you weren't being authentic or you were hiding something about yourself. And maybe it's true. Maybe some of y'all were using tarot or astrology or something to accommodate this person or show up a certain type of way. But again, this person wanted you to be authentic. And just work with them. I feel when given opportunities to show who you really are or to say what you really want to say, sometimes y'all don't say it. sometimes even when you are showing who you really are, or you really do find somebody that likes you for who you are, you might be like self-conscious or something. Like, I'm also picking up on that. Like, sometimes you meet people who do love you for who you are, and you're still like, why? You know, some people may actually love that you're a bit like self-deprecating, or maybe even a little insecure on occasion. I'm getting like some of you are also very pretty, very attractive, very pretty. But again, you're like using these different tactics to be liked. And you don't have to do that. Like, but maybe it's because you're insecure. You don't feel good. You don't feel like who you are is enough. And you're willing to like let other people take control. So you're just going along with things. Like, you're just going with the flow, agreeing to things, not telling people everything about yourself. But it's like, I'm just doing it so you know, so you think I'm beautiful, or so that you like me, or so that you include me, or whatever it is. But it's like, these people are surprised by you doing that. They actually, like, again, I think they might find it endearing that you are doing the most to be liked by them. But at the same time, there's this energy here where it's like, they also want you to know that you don't have to do that. Yeah. Like, even if it's like a gradual getting to know each other, some people want to get to know you over time. Yeah. You guys, this could even be a thing too. Like, again, I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but I'm even getting something here too where, like, I don't know, like, maybe you want someone to marry you. Maybe you want someone to commit to you. Maybe you want someone to sleep with you. Maybe you want someone to show interest in you. And like, again, it's like this energy here where you could be doing different things to get them to want to be with you. You could be manipulating yourself, your energy, in a way where it's like you want them to like you. You're posting different reels that could be related to what you want. You're, again, reposting the threads, or, you know, you're posting, you're like liking things on threads and reposting threads that are like, when you're a good wife, when you're a good husband, when you really love somebody, da 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 da, all of this stuff. Now, again, all of you aren't like this. All of you aren't like this. So please don't take offense if it's not you. But I'm getting an energy here where, like, some of you are doing a lot to get a certain result. And somebody could be thinking, like, you don't have to do all of that to get me to take the lead, or you don't have to do all of that to get me to like you. You know, they may already like you, but they love your shadow side because they're like, you'll do anything for me to like you. And that's sweet to them. Okay, somebody thinks that's sweet that you do that. Or that, like, when they give you when they give you opportunities to do what you want to do, it's like you're willing to compromise with them. You're willing to figure out what they want, something like that. So I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm picking up on in this pile. It's giving it's a little bit of a pick me essence, you know, nothing too negative. I don't want to say pick me energy is like the worst energy in the world, but I am getting like this, like, you know, wanting to be validated type of vibe. And people do love this about you because they feel like you are very intentional with what you do, or you just say the right thing, do the right thing, whatever it is. Do what they want you to do, post the thing that they want you to post, or whatever it is. But they also recognize that, like, you might be doing it because you don't think you're good enough, or you are enough, or something. That's for somebody. Maybe the shadow doesn't come out often, but somebody is able to tell that this is in your shadow. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance.